Forgive. Let go. Release. Hope. Joy. Love. Trust. Faith. Joy. Love. Peace of mind.
Thank you.
I am grateful for everyone. I am grateful for everything. I am grateful for every challenge. I am grateful for every lesson. I am grateful for all the humor. I am so grateful.
The divine comedy.
For real. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, universe.
Thank you. I am so grateful.
Free your mind.
Free your mind, free your mind, free your mind, free
Free
your
your mind.
free your mind, free your mind, free your
Circles inside of circles. 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 Circles inside of circles. 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 Infinity to the far reaches of our minds and beyond, streaking past the heavens to forever, 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 For me to be is to be free.
Free your mind. Free your mind.
Free your mind.
Free your mind.
Freedom from hatred, freedom from judgment,
Freedom to be joyful, freedom to expand, freedom to grow,
freedom from the overbearing past,
freedom to create new habits, freedom to love,
freedom to be,
freedom.
free your mind, free your mind.
Free your mind. welcome to Mindflow Radio. It is May. Woohoo!
Happy spring, everybody.
Happy spring. Happy Taurus time. Go forth on the earth and be.
And be. What does that mean? To be? To be or not to be? What is Shakespeare talking about there?
I don't really know.
Being. Human beings.
Yeah.
John Kabat-Zinn said we should be called human doings. Because we're all into doing things.
Yeah, being takes practice. You feel, especially in the certain company, you can be made fun of for being.
But essentially, if we're being, we are in a very balanced place.
Yeah.
We're resilient. We're seeing the situation clearly. Seeing both the good and bad.
Yeah, the whole picture, or as much of the picture as you possibly can.
Yeah, without judging it. That's the thing about judgment, is it narrows our perspective.
Yeah, I feel that the question of judgment and discernment is a continual debate for a lot of people in trying to decide if they're judging or if someone else is judging, or if someone is just discerning, picking up the details. There are red flowers in the yard. That's not really a judgment.
No, not at all. Well, what is a judgment? I think a judgment's when you point your finger at somebody or some group of people and you say you're better than them.
Yeah. What is the word for that? I've been thinking about that this morning. When someone feels they're better than someone else, isn't there a word for that?
I don't know. Arrogant?
Oh, arrogant. That's
Maybe.
the word. Yeah, I was trying to remember that this morning.
I mean, one way of looking at it is that we're all soulful beings. We each have this soul inside of us, and we each have issues, and we're all trying our best, and a lot of us, we struggle. Yeah. As a human race, but putting people down does not help the situation. Yeah. I don't think.
Yeah, I just read this article this morning, and it was really cool. It was in the Mindful magazine, and this guy was talking about puzzles and doing a big puzzle with his grandkids, and how at first he was annoyed, and then he started to have fun with it too. And what the punchline of the article is that we're all puzzle pieces in one puzzle, and we can't just throw out a puzzle piece because we don't approve, or we judge it as not fitting in this picture, and we all fit in the picture, and we're all a part of this creation that we're unfolding at this time.
Yeah,
and no one should be rejected and thrown away.
The big question, is how are we going to evolve as a people? Right. And what I would suggest is, through discernment, we see the entirety of any situation. And then if we want to create change, let's focus our energy on the positive. Yeah. Because that's high vibrational living, and it's productive.
And I have to say that, when you think about freedom, what one of my teachers has encouraged is that you think about the freedom to rather than the freedom from, and that you think about what you want to do, what freedom to be what, rather than freedom to get away from something. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, right. Now, where were we?
We're saying hello to our listeners.
Yeah, and who are we? That's a good question.
I'm the mysterious voice.
Yeah.
And I like to keep it that way.
Well, I'm gonna wreck that, because this is Jaylyn on the mic over there, and she's a certified yoga teacher and musician, kirtan musician, mindfulness instructor. Yeah.
Right.
What else?
Yoga therapist. I think that's
yoga
pretty cool.
Therapist. That is cool.
I have been training with Mike Cohen. So just putting a little shout out to Mike over in Boulder, Colorado. And he's such a good teacher. And it's beyond just being a music teacher. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And who are you?
I am Lamont, and I am, what am I? Well, I teach Tai Chi. I'm a mindfulness advocate, I guess. Educator, psychotherapist. I use my mindfulness a lot, my psychotherapy work, to help people find more peace of mind, essentially. Because that's what's lacking nowadays, is we think so much, you know? Yeah. I mean, we have so much information pouring at us these days. Never before has humanity had to deal with this vast onslaught of information. It's staggering, the amount of information our minds ingest every day, typically. That's part of our mental diet. And the end result of that is our minds tend to be very cluttered. And that leads...
fast-paced.
Well, that leads to agitation, and that leads to just... Out of the agitated mind spins all the negative emotions. It's the reality of it.
Yeah. What just went through my mind, and I'm just going to share it. One of my young friends, Kayleigh, was talking about his travels to the Dominica and how when he was working with people from the first world busy countries, they were fast-paced and moving quickly. And when he was working with the people from the island, that it was just more real. And they got stuff done, but they weren't in that busy mode. So I just think that's really interesting to think about the difference in culture and how our culture has been trained to be busy, to do busy.
To think busy, to keep thinking, analyzing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't leave much time for presence.
Yeah.
And that's what mindfulness is that place of presence.
And,
and then because of our agitated minds, we have this feeling of like general agitation and anxiety and depression. And then what we tend to do in our culture is point our fingers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm agitated because of them. And because of them. And those people are agitating me. You know, it's like, whoa, let's just take a step back here and let's work on taking responsibility for where our own heads are at. You know, that's the thing.
We are the only one that can change our belief system. We are the only one that can change our thought patterns.
Well, we're the only ones who can find peace in our minds.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally with mindfulness, you just want to find little moments of peace throughout the day. And then if you're able to do that, you just feel way better. You know, your mind is much more in a place of relaxed clarity, and you're able to be more effective in your life then. Because you're not all agitated and freaking out and pointing fingers at everybody else. It's the Russians' fault I'm agitated.
Okay, we're not going political now.
That's not political. I'm just saying it's like a funny example.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I feel one thing that has come up for me, and I know this is kind of a personal thing, but why not, you know? My son has said that, you know, everything is his mother's fault because that's what childhood is. It's basically the mother's fault. And I just think that's really interesting, like how many of us have blamed our life on our mother or our father, and like is there validation in that, or is there, like, at what point do we have responsibility for our own viewpoint on
I don't know,
our learned behaviors?
Probably when we're about 11 years old.
Really?
I don't know,
that young?
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just blaming others.
Yeah.
I feel agitated. I'm going to blame you. I'm going to blame you. I'm going to blame my father. I'm going to blame my aunt. I'm going to blame this person or
my
that.
Teacher.
It's all the same.
The bus driver.
It's like a habit of blame.
Yeah.
Which is the habit of judgment, essentially. That's what I'm saying. If we're going to evolve as a culture, we need to get beyond the judgment. And
I guess my perspective is that these things happen in our life so that we can glean the message for us. Like, it's our life, it's our messages, it's our signs, it's our signals, it's our clues.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no blame, shame to it. It's what can I learn from that, and who do I want to be, and how can I have a perspective that gets me in the right direction of who I want to be.
Yeah. How do you find, well, sure. How do you find, I would reframe that as how do you find some peace of mind so you can effectively navigate through your life?
Yeah. And I know for me personally, it's been amazing the shifts that can be created in just changing the perspective. Instead of being annoyed with someone going slower in front of me, I'm like, oh, look, I can look around more.
Sure.
And it's like, it's just that simple. Like, I could be annoyed.
But it's not that simple if your mind's all agitated.
Right. It's simple. But I didn't say it's easy. I said it's simple.
Yeah. Because finding that, like, relaxed clarity, that's the goal.
Yeah.
And then once you found relaxed clarity in your own consciousness, you're a much more effective human, and you're able to, get on your path and effectively navigate through this like super complex culture, but if you don't have that relaxed clarity, you're into the agitated mindset. That's when we all start pointing fingers, and you're behind that driver who's driving too slow, and you just like snap into irritation. Okay. And, okay. So anyway, so here we are.
We're having a spontaneous May Day because it's Monty's birthday weekend, so.
Yay.
Yeah. Forgive us for our silliness. Yeah.
Yeah. Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Yeah.
According to Jesus.
Yeah.
He was a great, great, great teacher. That's what I want to say.
Absolutely.
Be still and know. Find stillness. Be still and know.
That makes me think about the mindfulness skill that you like to share with people. Do you want to share it now?
Oh, the be still? Yeah, sure. This is a great skill you can use anytime during the day or night. A lot of people I work with use it to help them sleep better, because that's one of the problems with our cluttered minds is they affect us at night, and they thoughts keep popping into our head in the middle of the night, and just it's hard to fall asleep, it's hard to stay asleep. Sleeping is a real huge issue in our culture, and this is a technique that'll help empower you to find that sleep. And what it is as you breathe in your mind, in your consciousness, you say the word be. So you're breathing in. Let's try it now. Breathing in, saying be. Exhale, saying still. Still. Breathing in be. It sounds like be in your mind. Exhale, saying still. And one more on your own. Breathing in. Exhaling still. Yeah, and that's a super effective mindfulness practice you can use anywhere, anytime. We call that type of stuff mindfulness on the fly. But the idea is you want to use it when you're feeling good, right? And so you develop this tool while you're feeling good. You're walking down the street saying be still, whatever. You're at the kitchen table saying be still. And then an upsetting situation occurs, and you have this tool that you can use to bring you back out of whatever irritation or whatever it is, wherever you're at, you're able to steer the mind a bit at that point. So in other words, instead of your thoughts controlling you, you learn to control your thoughts.
Which is so key.
It's a big deal. Yeah, it's really a big deal. And then, you can just work with the be still, and then you've developed this really powerful mindfulness skill. And it's sort of like lifting weights for the mind, essentially. You just develop more power in your mind, more ability to have a say. You get to, at that point, you get to decide what your mind's thinking about.
Yeah.
Instead of your mind just ruminating about whatever, you're able to get in there and reboot the mind essentially through be still. And then you're like reconfiguring your neural pathways, the whole thing,
And you were talking about how you pick some subject that becomes your goal, and then you choose your life around it. Does this fit my goal? What was that?
Yeah, well, that's a brand new practice. It started yesterday. So. But yeah, pick it. I don't know. Just find clarity. We'll talk about this next month.
Okay. He'll practice
clarity,
it every day.
Really, clarity is step one. Because once you're able to find clarity, you're able to see what your dharma is. What you're meant to be doing here on this earth. And that's step one, to not floundering around all over the place.
Yeah, I personally question myself a lot. And I was talking with Mike on this music lesson, and he was talking about, since I didn't have answers for who am I and what am I supposed to be, he said, so just enjoy the questions, So I just want to share that with our listeners, that it's okay if you don't have an answer to the question. Like if you don't know what your dharma is and you don't know what your purpose is, and you don't really have a clear feeling of who you are, that's okay. And it's all about the journey rather than the destination. So it's about the uncovering of the answer versus having the answer right away. So that really helped me, because I've been struggling with, why can't I answer these questions? Yeah. So,
well, and it's perplexing in the sense that the deepest questions, the answers are beyond words. No, it's beyond words.
Yeah, for sure.
So in our culture, that doesn't sit very well with everybody, but a lot of people. But that's the reality of it. It's ineffable, the real deep questions. And that's why just finding stillness in the moment is moves us in that direction, towards reality. Actually, because that's the reality of the moment. Let's connect fully with the moment, periodically throughout the day, and then we're in way better shape. You know,
and be okay with the journey.
Yeah, and be okay with not connecting with words constantly.
There's some things that haven't been defined yet.
Our minds love to chatter and chatter. It's called our internal dialogue.
Yeah,
it can be a problem. Oh, that's another thing I should mention about judgment. If we're in the habit of judging others, guess what? We're in the habit of judging, so we also judge ourselves. Yeah. And you'll notice that with your internal dialogue, if you can take a step back from your thinking and be the neutral witness to your thinking, you'll notice where your internal dialogue is going. And so judgment, in a sense, if I'm a judgmental person, I'm really harsh on myself too. So that's another reason to work against that, and to just find more discernment in your life. And again, being discerning does not mean being a pacifist. Just the opposite is true. When you're discerning, you're really an effective mover and shaker. And you just get on your path and bam, you're moving forward and you're changing the world.
Well, that sounds cool.
Yeah. Especially when there's a bunch of us doing it. That's like way cool.
Yeah.
And we need it. We need it. I mean, I just want to mention quickly, my daughter, she's going into physics, and it's really clear to me, from talking to her, with quantum computing and AI, the artificial intelligence, and nanotechnology, you combine those three things that are really just beginning to take off. Yeah. The whole world of psychology needs to keep up with the world of physics. Otherwise, we're in for a world of disaster, to be frank, Just so, that being said, I don't want to stay on that too much.
Yeah, so
kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, totally.
But it motivates me.
Exactly.
It motivates me. Okay, we can do this. We as a human race can become more discerning and essentially more loving, more forgiving, right? All that.
More confident.
Yeah. More purposeful.
Totally.
Having, far less hatred.
Yeah, because really, we are soul beings.
Yeah.
We are here having a temporary human experience. This is our game. This is our play.
Yeah, right.
We are here to learn things, experience things, run into our soul friends. I mean, this is a game.
Awesome,
Have fun. We got to lighten up and laugh a little.
Yeah,
and
get those
remember
solar
what
panels.
It's like to be a child who doesn't really care who's looking at them because they're waddling down the sidewalk having fun,
Yeah.
We should all waddle a little bit.
Yeah. And find like happiness in our soulful perspective.
Yeah, it's not the doom gloom. It's the challenge.
Well, and then if you start looking at everybody else as soulful beings, that kind of like puts the kibosh on the judgment angle.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we're all soulful beings? Oh, okay, now what?
Yeah.
We've
got an eternity to figure it out.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe not in our human body, but...
Yeah, infinity, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting. But...
Okay, shall we move into a meditation?
Yeah.
Okay. Taking a deep breath in your mind, hearing be, exhaling fully, hearing still. And no matter where you are, sensing all the parts of you that are touching down on the couch, on the ground, on the chair, and just sensing the earth beneath you. Allowing your weight, your body to be held and supported by this earth sensation. And just sensing all of these parts of you, just like a little plant reaching its roots down, reaching down to get nutrition and bringing that sunshine energy down into the earth. Allowing all of the stress, concerns, pain, fears, anger to be released down through these roots, down through these parts of you, touching the earth. yourself to be connected, rooted, grounded, centered. And letting this grounded sensation give you a sense of safety and security. For in this moment, you are present, you are held, you are supported, you are connected. Inhale in your mind, saying be. Exhale in your mind, saying still. Allowing your physical self to be held and your mental self to be calm. From this place of feeling that physical side of yourself resting and supported, bringing your awareness to the soul self. It's infinite, eternal. Yourself to be connected, aligned, in alignment with your soul. The soul awareness of the interconnection of all beings and of all souls. Feeling the perfection of your soul. And know that your soul is everlasting, it is never finished, and you can't get it wrong. So it's okay to just be in alignment. Just be. Inhale in your mind, saying be. And exhale in your mind, saying still. Feeling the wholeness of the self. physical, mental, soul, body, and all of its working pieces, all meant to be. Showing us the way back to joy. And taking a deep breath in, becoming really present of this day. Feeling your body, wiggling your fingers and toes. Feeling ready for whatever life has to offer you next. Ready to be ready. To be ready, to be ready. And here we are. I hope that was as calming for you as it was for me. I think I like leading meditations because it gives me the ability to fully be immersed in this energy.
Yeah. Nice job.
Thanks.
Yeah. And I would like to retract something I said during the talk.
Okay.
I said people should be ready to take responsibility for their own thoughts at 11 years of age. And what I'd like to say is that it's different for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
Depending on your circumstances, how, but eventually each of us, as part of like a move towards maturity and adulthood, we do need to, well, we don't need to, but it's helpful.
If we want to find our potential.
Yeah, we have to take responsibility for our own thinking and our own decisions, because that's what behavior is based on, essentially, are the decisions we make in our life. And we need to take responsibility for that if we want to make decisions that are in our best interest, basically, which is kind of being an adult or being, or not even, there's kids that do that too. Though,
yeah, there are kids that start young in being able to be a witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to take this opportunity to say this is what meditation does. You can have one point of view, meditate, and then all of a sudden your view widens, and you all of a sudden are more accepting of all ways, all paths.
Yeah, I had a narrow perspective there. And then when I was playing that piano, listening to your meditation, I was like, oops. It dawned on me,
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that example.
Yeah,
and even if you've been practicing meditation for a really long time, there's always more work to be done. There's always more to be unfolded. And
physiologically, through the meditation, you're actually expanding the neural connections in your brain. So it makes sense that you have new thoughts, new open thoughts. And
Totally.
Anyway, thank you for that beautiful meditation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. So we have some kirtan for you. We brought in the harmonium today. I know it's been a few months. I haven't been practicing much, but now I'm back on and figure that I should share a song with you. So this one that I'm going to share with you is a prayer to Lalita, who is the goddess of the here and now. And basically, it's just a quest to receive divine support in being present.
And this is from the yoga tradition.
Yes. Okay. And if you know this one, feel free to join in at any time. It is pretty repetitive, so you can enjoy it wherever, whenever it starts to sink in. We have the power to be present. We have the power to accept all of those around us as equal and worthy. May we bring forth in the world our powerful kindness and compassion and heal ourselves and each other one breath at a time. So I thank you all for being here today. And if you would like to listen to this again, you can go to the archives. And I also post it on SoundCloud after it's done being on the archives. So it's available forever. So we have one more for you. And this one kind of balances out the Lalita. And having some instrumental difficulties here. But this next one is to Shiva. And Shiva helps us end those negative habits. Okay, I'm going to help him remember what we're about to do. We're going to do the Shiva one. So, take a deep breath in. And be prepared to let something go. Let it go.
Sure.